All right, welcome to Let's Connect. It is Tuesday, February 15th, 2022. We're coming to you live in studio at 88.5 Soufriere FM. Your voice, your light. And we want to welcome you all, those of you listening on radio on 88.5, those of you tuned in to our Facebook Live, and a special welcome to those of you on our YouTube Live. Thanks for joining us on Let's Connect. This evening, my guest, Miss Glindia Charles, is going to be coming to us virtually. And before we begin, we want to start off with our typical shout-outs and announcements. I want to give a special shout-out to all the communities of Soufriere. We're in the middle of Independence Anniversary 43 activities under the heading Devant Ensemble, celebrating our people. We've had quite a few activities so far. I want to commemorate and thank all those of you who have participated so far. Those of you who will be participating in the upcoming events, we'll be talking about those throughout this hour with Miss Charles. So today we had the final leg of the Choiseul battle relay. So the battle was handed over at Victoria Choiseul from the last participant in the Choiseul leg to the Soufriere mayor, Her Worship Mrs. Joan Hippolyte picked up the baton. So big up yourself, Soufriere, big up yourself, Choiseul, big up yourself, St. Lucia. We are definitely doing some great things for our 43rd independence anniversary. We have lots of activities that we're going to be talking about. We also want to take some time out to say, to show our deepest condolences to Father Setut, who is one of the Soufriere parish priests. He is currently suffering a bit of sadness after the loss of his sister, who he spoke of so dearly. And we wish him all the best, and our hearts and our sympathies go out to him. So rest in peace to the sister of Father Setut. We want to let all the different communities know, from Fort Saint-Jacques, Bouton, Etangs, Diamond, Soufriere, all of Soufriere, Barons Drive. We want everybody to get ready for a great independence road relay, battle relay tomorrow. We have, I believe, about 73 participants in this relay. We're going to be going through Fort Saint-Jacques. We're going to be coming in through the town. It's going to be a wonderful event. It's starting tomorrow at 9. So please tune in to 88.5 Soufriere FM. It's going to be live. We will be joining you with all the great events throughout. So please stay tuned. I want to say good evening to my guest this evening, Miss Glindia Charles. Welcome to Let's Connect. It's great to have you once again. She's not on as yet. Okay, while we wait for Ms. Glindia, we're going to talk about some of the activities that have happened so far. We had the first domino competition, which took place on Saturday. I do believe the winners were Barons Drive. So big up to Barons Drive on winning the domino competition semifinals. The finals will be taking place at Whispers on February 17th at 5 p.m. Like I mentioned earlier, we have our battle relay coming in tomorrow. It's going to be great. We're going to be starting at 9 a.m. from Victoria in Choiseul, and the first handoff will start at 9 a.m. coming from the mayor, Her Worship Mrs. Joan Hippolyte. We'll be handing off the baton first, and we will have participants such as the Honorable Emma Hippolyte. We have students along the way. There are community persons along the way. The former district rep, Herod Stanislas, will also be participating. We have doctors, nurses, we have police officers, we have teachers, we have retirees. We have lots of persons representing all aspects of the community taking part in this activity. We're just waiting for Ms. Glindia to join us. We're going to be talking about all the different activities. We have a hairstyle competition. There is going to be a cooking competition. There is going to be a bike race. There is a canoe race as well. There is going to be a ecumenical service, and we're going to be honoring retirees as well as part of our 43rd Independence Anniversary celebrations in St. Lucia. The biggest one is the battle relay tomorrow, starting at 9 a.m. And we anticipate such a great turnout. We want everyone to come out in the streets. Show your support as the battle is going through the different stages. Don't forget, get your flags, wear your colors, your flag colors, blue and yellow, black and white. I've gotten my nails done to represent the colors. I'm so ready. I have my earring. I don't have it on today, but I've got my St. Lucia flag earring. I am ever ready to be patriotic and show my colors. I hope my 88.5 staff is following suit. I see my DJ has his yellow and black tie today. So I guess he's showing his colors in his own way. I'm giving you props for that. I want to say thank you to those of you watching. Miss Deborah Cyril, thanks for joining the Let's Connect program. Thanks for joining us. I want to give some big shout outs while we wait for Miss Glindia Charles to join us virtually. Those of you who are on our live, give me a shout out so I can say your name on air. Come and say hi. Okay, thanks for joining us. We have big shout outs, especially to the community of Barron's Drive, who is looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow during the battle. I'm going to be watching you. I hope that you guys are going to come out in all your colors, give your rep your support. She's going to be passing through Barron's Drive. So Barron's Drive is the place to be to see Miss Emma Hippolyte carry the battle tomorrow. We have persons going by boat. We have persons going as far as Bhutto tomorrow. So we have a lot of persons on the road. We want to give a big shout out to the Independence Committee. All those of you representing Emma Hippolyte's office, the Soufriere Regional Development Foundation, as well as the Constituency Council. So these three groups have come together and have formed the Independence Committee. And like I said, it is under the theme, Devant Ensemble, celebrating our people. So we have definitely come together, bringing about the best and the best of Soufriere to show you what Soufriere really is. We're going to be celebrating people. We have fishermen, farmers, everybody from all walks of life. It's going to be amazing. And we really want all of you to turn out. We have so many students who are going to be performing. We had a great performance today at Victoria from Reunion Primary School. It was very exciting, very festive. They gave their all. They were dancing, waving their flags. It was great. It was such a lovely thing to see. If you have not seen it, there is a live video. It is on 88.5 Soufriere FM's Facebook page. It was really a great sight to see the handing over of the baton from Choiseul to the mayor of Soufriere. Big shout out to those of you on our live. I'm still waiting for the name so I can give a big shout out. Thanks for joining us. I think we have Miss Cabrina Epifan on our live. Thanks for joining us, Cabrina. I want to shout out all the barbershops in Soufriere. You guys have been doing a great job. Everybody's getting their independence haircuts. I saw some of our participants for tomorrow and they're looking very dapper. Big shout out to all the nail techs in Soufriere. I've gotten into the fever of doing my nails very regularly and makes me feel great. So big up to all the nail techs. Big up to all of you who are doing all the great things for Valentine's Day. I saw a lot of packages and I saw a lot of stalls and a lot of gifts all over the place, all over social media. Thanks for joining us, Monte Regis. Melanie Hippolyte, good evening. Thanks for joining Let's Connect. We're just waiting on our guests to join us virtually, Ms. Glindia Charles, so that we can discuss all of the upcoming independence activities. I have volunteered myself as a mannequin for the hairstyle competition if anybody wants me. I am ready and available. My hair is untwisted. I'm ready to get my independence hairstyle. I want a piton. I want the two pitons on my head. So I'm ready for the competition. Whoever is ready for me. We should have had a nail competition. I think we'd have gotten all the nail techs in Soufriere ready for that one. And I would have been a guinea pig as well. Come and get the best flag color styles on your nails. It would be great. We should have a wardrobe competition as well. The best the best dressed in their flag colors. I'm sure Melanie Hippolyte would like to participate in that one. We'll see some great outfits coming from our church ladies. We'll have some exquisite hats coming to show off. for their flag colors in grand style. Once again, I want to give a big shout out to the winners of the semi-finals in the domino competition, the team from Barron's Drive. The finals is taking place at Whispers on February 17th at 5 p.m. So those of you, and also there was a Wallaby competition in Fort Jacques on Sunday. I missed that one. I had to be somewhere else. I'm not sure who the winners were, but I know that there was some photos online. So everybody seemed to be having great fun despite some bad weather. Yes, Melanie, you should join me. Tomorrow we'll be out on the streets. Come out in your flag colors, blue, yellow, black, white, in whatever combination you can, just to show your support, show your patriotism. Our district rep will be out in Barron's Drive with the baton. We're starting at 9 a.m. at Victoria and continuing from there. We have the cooking competition. I believe it is taking place tomorrow as well, either the cooking or the hairstyle. Miss Glinda will give us some more details, but we have the cooking competition and we have a hairstyle competition, and I do believe it is only natural hair and lock styles that are going to be presented. And we also have the cooking competition, which is going to be taking place on coal pots. So we have some local food being prepared. I believe there is a specific dish. I think the green fig is supposed to be the main featured dish, and accompanied by 2 or 3 other side dishes. So we're going to have some coal pot cooking is going to be taking place at the market. Ms. Veronica Jean-Pierre, thank you so very much for joining us on Let's Connect. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're doing good. Is Ms. Glinda on as yet? No? Okay. We might be having some technical difficulties on her end. We have so many things happening tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be grand. Soufriere is going to be set ablaze. It's going to be a grand time. Yes, we have our cousin from Guadeloupe on. Thanks for joining us on Let's Connect. It's great to have you. We have our family members repping from St. Lucia, although they're out of St. Lucia currently, still repping for St. Lucia. Great times. Want to big up the whole Hippolyte clan, both here and abroad, always supporting Soufriere, holding the flag in their hearts. On Saturday, we invite everyone to come down to the market. There will be a display of a farmers market on display, as well as a fish fiesta starting at 5 a.m. There will be lobby, blackfish, sardines, roasted sardines. There will be hot bakes and cocoa tea. Come down to the market on Sunday. Saturday is going to be a vibe. Saturdays at the market. Soufriere market is always a vibe on a Saturday, but it's going to be extra special this Saturday. Shout out to you, Medrica. I want to shout out all those of you tuned into our live. I can't wait to hear all of our independence music on the road tomorrow. We have such great music celebrating St. Lucia, because St. Lucia we love, and we definitely love it, and we want to show it, and we can't wait every year for independence. February 22nd is always a vibe. Either we have some great local foods on sale, or we have great displays on the road. We have our Soufriere Action Theater always giving us a great show. We have our bikers always ready to give a great display on the road, although we want to urge everyone to stay safe this independence. Too much blood is being shed lately. Miss Charles?
Hello there. My apologies on trying to connect. Finally, we made it.
Yes. Welcome to Let's Connect. It's great to have you on.
Thank you.
Yes, I've just been telling everyone how exciting it was to watch the battle handover at Victoria this afternoon. The live, it was great. The little children performing from Reunion Primary. The music was great. The vibe was great. Everybody in their flag colors, those waving their flag. I saw you jumping up with your flag. You seem to be having the most fun.
This is me, purebred solution, indeed. Indeed.
Yes,
I'm
when you have
patriotic.
a country in your heart, you can't help but celebrate, right?
Exactly, exactly. That's the idea.
3 years, that is such an amazing feat. 43 years of independence.
Indeed, I must say, I mean, this is a milestone in itself. 43 years of independence. This is,
Yes.
we need to get to a point where we understand what the country was like before versus now and the progress that has been made, despite the hiccups that we're currently experiencing with the the surge of shootings going around the island. I in one way or another, I do not think well then that we should allow this to deter us in any way. But of course, manage it, but do not allow it to deter us in any way, or do not allow us ever to lose sight of who we are, where we're coming from, where we're going. We need to
Very well
always
said.
remember that.
Very well said. Very well said. And it ties into our theme, du vent
Yes,
ensemble, celebrating our people.
yes,
Great is
indeed.
here.
Yeah, indeed, indeed, indeed. So,
Yes, I
for my
was.
people here, I have not actually formally again introduced myself. Can you allow me to do so?
Yes, go right ahead.
Of course, I am Glindia Charles, the Community Liaison Officer of the Sulphur Regional Development Foundation. I've been there for a bit over 3 years, and my responsibility mainly is to actually connect the organization with the community persons around, and to at least find some form of development that could actually be possible, and opportunities, as a matter of fact, developmental opportunities that will allow our people to grow, to flourish, not just to grow, but to flourish and thrive. And so when we were tasked with the independence celebration, obviously we all took it with such vigor and such joy. And so, of course, it is about being manifested here in Soufriere. It started off this afternoon, and of course, it's going to continue on tomorrow, tomorrow the 16th of February. So we've had a line of activities going on. So, of course, I think, well, then you did mention a few of them. So we're going to go through it this evening to ensure that everyone, they are aware, and also Farians are aware of the various activities going on the island as well, and worldwide. To our diaspora, we thank you. We thank you for the opportunities, for the support that you render to us, to my family overseas as well. I say hello, especially to my uncle, who most likely is tuned in. He's more excited than I am all the time. So thank you, Uncle Winston. I have to shout out to him. Thank you to my family as well in Canada.
Okay, so let's talk briefly about the first two events which have gone. They was Saturday and Sunday. We had the domino competition in Bouton and the Wallaba competition in Force Jacques.
Yes.
I think the winner of the domino was the Barons Drive team.
Barons Drive team. I mean, they came out, I mean, with raving excitement. They managed to actually pull it off so well and gracefully, I must say, because, you know, Barons Drive has been a hub as well for domino, as well as Belfort and Force Jacques. But for some reason, Barons Drive, because they do this on a daily basis. So by now, the craft is embedded in them. And so we say hats off and congratulations to Barons Drive on the first leg. And so the finals, it's going to take place at Whispers nightclub. That is, this is on the 17th, Thursday the 17th at 5 p.m. So we encourage persons to come out and support in the same breath, recognizing and acknowledging the COVID protocols which are established. Because we do have to take care of ourselves, and we do have to acknowledge all of it.
All right.
Okay. Also, after the domino competition on Saturday, immediately we went on to Force Jacques, where we had such fun with the Wallaba competition. We started off a bit late because of the weather a bit, but we were able to complete it with about four major teams from Force Jacques, and the winners were Biggers Place.
Okay, big up.
Biggest place indeed. And Then we had the second runner-up, which were Young Threats in the males division. In the females division, again, Young Threats actually took it home. Okay.
Some technical difficulties. Apologies. Okay, we're back, Lydia.
Yes. Yes. I'm
Yes. Okay. I
here.
think the last we heard from you was that the winners of the Walaba was biggest place.
Yes. Biggest place. And the second runner-up were Young Threats. Okay, and I mean, the guys, they had it. They were just so much fun. Yes, we had some rain going on, but that did not deter them in the last few runnings. As well, we had a special rendition with the females. The females, we had a team, and Young Threats again came out. Young Threats again came out as second place, and Biggest Place again came out first. Okay, so congratulations again to Biggest Place. Biggest, thank you for always supporting your community. This is admirable, and we thank all of the. Can I say this, Renianta, that for the short space of time that we had to actually plan all of this, in attempting to reach out to so many business places around Soufriere, I must say we have had such support from them, from the Soufriere, especially the Soufriere Basin. We want to express a big thank you and appreciation to every single one of our sponsors. We thank you and we appreciate you being here for us within the town, and we look forward to continuing with you in doing so. So again, thank you so much. Hats off to you.
Big up the sponsors of this 43rd Independence Anniversary celebrations in Soufriere. You guys are definitely the backbone of the community.
Yes, indeed.
All right, so tomorrow, let's talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow is the big event. This is the one everyone's talking about. Tell us what's happening tomorrow. How is it going to go down?
Okay, so tomorrow we will want everyone to tune in, including the diaspora. You're not home, but we want you to feel at home. Enjoy what is about taking place from 9 a.m., hopefully until 1 p.m. The plans are for tomorrow is that we begin the baton relay 9 o'clock at Victoria, from the same point that we just picked it up this afternoon, which we actually either walk it down or relay it down. We run it down, but we make it to Myers Bridge. From Myers Bridge, you will head into Force-Jacques. Force-Jacques, you head on to the closest point to Bigger's Spot. From Bigger's Spot, that baton will be taken back up to Myers Bridge, but of course, the surprise is I can't actually put it. I can't put it all out there. You would have to actually tune in tomorrow to see what's really happening. Okay, so back to Myers Bridge. From Myers Bridge, we continue on to Itangs, then on to Shasha's place near Sandanbala, Serenity Escape, and you continue on to Les Etans, which is again Itangs. From Itangs, you head on to Fordo Estate. From Fordo Estate, you continue on to near Ben's Place, Ladera, and Hotel Chocolat. You actually enter into Sulphur Springs. We definitely cannot miss out on our own Sulphur Springs in itself. So we get into Sulphur Springs. We again have a route, well, a surprise route, however this is going to be done. Okay, back onto the main route at Sulphur Springs, onto the main road. From there, you head into the town of Soufriere. But even before you do so, we don't want to miss out on our Piton management area, which is, of course, our World Heritage Site. Okay? From there into town, you will head on to the square. From the square into Barron's Drive. From Barron's Drive, out of Barron's Drive, there will be another surprise transferring of the baton. From that point, you head back onto our main road, which is Bridge Street. Bridge Street, you cross onto the bridge, head onto the Cemetery Road. From there, you head straight on to Bouton, where the baton will hopefully be passed on to Canaries at the Bouton Gap at maybe 1 o'clock, or before, a little before, or a little after. It actually depends on our avid athletes.
Right. I mentioned earlier we have estimated about 70% participating tomorrow.
Yes. 70 persons participating, thereabouts, 70 persons. The reason for this is that we really wanted to touch the dynamics of persons within the community. So it could be from a very young age to a 2-year-old to a 97-year-old. But we wanted to acknowledge those persons within our communities, especially most of them who have contributed in one way or another. It could be towards the community in itself, directly or indirectly. But we wanted to ensure, well, then, that they were honored in that manner where the baton was actually passed on to them at some point or the other.
That's great. That's wonderful. That's a great initiative and a great
Yes.
way to bring everybody out into the community and also to show persons who may not know who these persons are,
Exactly.
who they are in the community, because somebody that is very young might not know who certain people are. So you guys will be doing a bit of a introduction of each person as they come out.
Yes, there will be a commentary on almost everyone whom the baton will be passed on to. You will hear something about them, who they are, or whatever else that it is that they've contributed to, within the community or to the community in itself. Because as you know, we do have many patriotic persons within Soufriere, persons who carry a heart of gold, who always contribute to the Soufriere community. And we really wanted to acknowledge that and thank them for it.
Yes, and I think that's an even better reason to tune in tomorrow
Yes.
to 8.5 Soufriere FM's Facebook page.
Yes.
I believe it should be also on our YouTube page live tomorrow. So tune into these spots tomorrow from 9 a.m. so that you can learn the members of the community who have made it what it is, so that you
Yes.
can showcase the various talents and, of course, the athleticism of our persons doing the relays. 70 plus people on the road tomorrow. And we want all of Soufriere coming out, lying in the streets to show their support. Wear your flag colors. Show them tomorrow. We definitely here for it. It's going to be a great time tomorrow. I'm looking forward to all of the suspense and the excitement. It's going to be great.
I am so excited. I mean, I got a dose of it this afternoon, and I felt like as if it was not over yet. So,
Yeah, the music alone was lifting me. The music was lifting me, and I was so happy to see it.
Yes, indeed.
And to see the little children with us participating and singing. And
this is wonderful.
It's always
They were just a joy. Yes, they were just a joy. Because if you do remember, Renata, I don't know within your time, but I know within my time, we used to have every Independence, we used to look forward to our kids' street from the school, our Independence Street from the school. And this is actually in the program for this year. As to the exact date, this will be announced at a later in a subsequent broadcast. But the Independence School Treat is actually on the program for this year. So I'm really excited about this as well. Some of us used to remember we were given, if it is maybe a bouillon, a plate of bouillon, or some with maybe cakes and juices. I mean, it used to be fun. So I look forward to this as well again.
I can't remember anything specific. I think there used to be something in the church, and then we would get cake and juice after, but I can't remember if it was specifically for Independence or not. I honestly, my memory does not go back. I don't know.
Well, that's your generation, but for me, we remember all of the colors remain vivid. Yes, the black, blue, white, yellow, it remained vivid. And I just associated it with our bouillon. I guess this is why bouillon happens to be my favorite food as well.
Okay.
That's how much I love Saint Lucia. Oh, indeed.
After the battle relay, what's going to be taking place?
So directly after the battle relay, we have another activity planned. It's the hairstyle competition. This is slated at 3 p.m. It will be taking place at the Soufriere Market on the northern side of the Soufriere Market. There will be 4 or 5 hairstylists, and the goal is there are 2 approaches to it. One is geared towards a natural hairdo, and the other one would be for locks. So you will be judged on the level of creativity that is used on natural hair, with a natural hairstyle, and as well as the locks, or yes, it could be your regular hair locks or faux locks. But then those 2 categories are on stream for tomorrow. The hairstylist, they will have an hour and a half, most likely, to complete their their hairstyles. After which they will be judged immediately.
Okay.
And I mean, they will be probed, of course, throughout the experience, because sometimes you do get tired, and also there will be breaks in between for them. Uh, but we do look forward to the level of creativity that Soufriere has to offer. And I do believe that one of these days I'm going to be hearing one of our stylists in St. Lucia. They make it big. They make it big.
I really believe that. I really believe that because I've had my locks twisted into some very elaborate styles over the years, and if that is anything to look forward to tomorrow, I know I'm going to be seeing some great things.
Oh yes.
I
Oh yes.
imagine a hair braided into a colorful flag design. I wouldn't be surprised if I see blue and yellow, black and white in some hair tomorrow. It's going to be
You're giving them ideas, huh?
because I mean, an hour and a half is not much time. So we'll see what they can do in the time that they have,
Indeed.
if they're going to be. So tomorrow
Yes.
at 3 p.m. on the northern end of the market, we have our hairstyle competition. So that's it for tomorrow, Wednesday, the 16th of February. Is there any activity happening on the 17th?
On the 17th, this is the Domino Finals, which will be taking place again at Whispers.
Right,
And
right.
that's from 5 p.m. Okay.
Um,
So
Anything else on Thursday?
on Thursday, we have just this one competition.
Okay.
The following one, which is on the Friday 18th, we have the cooking competition. Of course, you can only imagine. We do have, we are interested in 5 participants, and the main item on that, on the dish would be that of green figs. We know the importance and the value of green bananas here on the island, and I really think we should really capture that opportunity to showcase what our young talents, what at least our young talents here can bring to the table. They do have a choice of either meat, fish, or vegetarian, but the trick part to it is that it will all be done on coal pots,
Okay.
not on any stove.
Do they get only one coal pot or can they use multiple coal pots?
They will be allowed one coal pot. They will have an hour and a half to actually prepare the dish.
Okay.
Okay. So if you are out there, we still have a day or two to register in case, well, then you feel like, okay, you can do this you between the ages of 15 and 35. Yes, you can. You can actually register at the Soufriere Town Council. You can go over there, complete the form, and you will be given a call 2 days before to make sure or to ensure, well, then your participation in this wonderful activity. We do ask humbly that if you know you are a qualified chef, that you show up to enjoy the ambience, but not be a participant. Okay? Thank you.
Want more amateurs than professionals.
There you go.
All
There
right.
you
And
go.
where is this taking place?
This is taking place again at the Soufriere Vendors Market. Okay,
Okay.
Soufriere Vendors Market.
We have
And
the
this
markets being at the forefront of our activities this year.
this year, and the time again, it starts at 2 p.m. to allow the participants enough time for preparations and for execution, and also for judging. Because I'm hoping that enough dishes are prepared in terms of their creativity that others can enjoy on the outside. I look forward to it as well.
I'm gonna be there, so I want to taste this. I want to taste everything.
Indeed, indeed. So you have, like I said, a choice of either meat, fish, or vegetarian. So let's see.
But it's a model to work on for the hairstyle competition. I am available. I am offering myself as tribute. So I'm ever ready to get my hair styled. You can dye it, you can color it, you can do everything to it. I'm ready.
Oh, wow. Well, there you go. You have it, people.
All right, so that's it for
Okay.
Friday, February 18th. We have our
Mm-hmm.
competition taking place at the market from 2 p.m. Our
Yes.
green figs will be the featured dish. So
Mm-hmm.
Saturday, what can we expect on Saturday, the 19th of February?
After all of this excitement, on the Saturday, we're going to honor our farmers. We will need to honor our farmers for sure. So, at the farmers market in that very location, but to a wider extent, we have the farmers market creative display. This is where we ask our local farmers to showcase their produce in a creative manner. We're encouraging persons to really be creative in their area of strength. So a lot of the judging will be done on creativity in the various aspects. Okay.
So
So,
I'm expecting a green fig Christmas tree on Saturday.
oh my goodness, you seem to be selling it.
I am all my ideas. I don't mind taking guilty. Go ahead. I want to see a green fig Christmas tree. I'm telling you what I want to see. I want it decorated with
With
crystal.
that shit.
I want Christophine decorated on my green fig Christmas tree, please.
There you go.
Okay, and I want a star fruit at the top. Star fruit at the top of the
There
Christmas
you go. There you go. You're having it right there.
tree.
So this will begin at 5:30. The judging, a few judges will be passing around at exactly 6 o'clock to continue on with their judging, which will take about 15 minutes. And that will, of course, give the farmers enough time to be able to sell those produce after they have been judged.
Right. Okay.
Since, well, then it is actually market day.
I'm looking forward to
Okay,
being at the market on Saturday morning.
this
It's going to
Saturday.
be a vibe, and everybody in their
Yes.
flag colors. It's going to be great.
So you see, Renata, I encourage this. All Soufrierians, let us do this together. As of today, it could be tomorrow. Let us wear our flag colors until the end of February, or it could be beyond if you'd like. But then at least till the end of February, in honor of our 43 years. This is awesome. This is just awesome. So I encourage everyone to continue wearing your flag colors. Those of you in the diaspora, you can actually wear your flag colors and put it on out there, put it on our social media pages. Put a comment on there who you are and where exactly you're coming from which community. From which community, sorry, in St. Lucia. We would love to know and showcase who it is you are and who our followers are out there.
Yes, I want to encourage persons to also use the Facebook picture frame for your profile picture. There is a frame for our Independence 43. So check that out. It's a great little frame. You have your little banner with your national flag colors on there. So if you want to show your support in that way, please do that.
Thank you.
All right.
Now,
Sunday. Sunday.
on Sunday, the 20th, we
Yes.
have a major competition going on, which is a cycling competition.
Mm-hmm.
This starts at 10 a.m. at the bus terminal. This is, if anybody knows Soufriere, it will be right here next to the bridge. This is a common area. The route, it is not a difficult route at all. It is actually from the bus terminal, you head onto the hospital road, then you take a right onto Boulevard Street. You
Okay.
head straight up onto Boulevard Street near Courts.
Mm-hmm.
Take a right onto High Street, and then back onto Bridge Street. You would have made a loop or a circle. Okay. So there are various categories in that particular with that particular route. So you've got the under 16. Most likely they will actually run it. They will bike it 5 rounds. It depends on whomever has actually registered and the stamina and the number of bikes. There's the under 20, which is anywhere between 16 and 20 years. Most likely they will run it. They will bike it with 8 rounds. Then
Okay.
we've got the seniors. Some of our seniors, they're quite strong, and so we've decided that we're going to allow it 10 rounds. If on the day in question, of course, depending on the dynamics, those numbers, they will change. They're subject to change. And not forgetting, we've got an open race for our women.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So if you're a woman biker within Soufriere and you are interested in biking your way around Soufriere on Sunday, we invite you to come down and enjoy the fun.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I'll come across just to see the women who are going to participate in the bike race. I always love to see when there's always a women section and that the women are going
Yes.
to showcase themselves. It's not just a man's world; it's a women's world as well. Women are
Exactly.
letting the men run for the money. So yes, I'm going to come out on Sunday, February 20th to be there. The bike race starts at 10 a.m. So
Yes.
we're going to be giving all our support to all our activities for Independence 45th anniversary. And then we're coming onto the home stretch,
Home
which is
stretch.
going to
Two
be
more.
happening on Monday, February 21st.
On Monday, February 21st, which is the day before our big day, the 22nd, we've got an ecumenical service taking place from 9 a.m. at the Lady of the Assumption, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. This is where all of our local pastors are invited in there to partake in this offering and worship and thanking God for, of course, St. Lucia being so blessed and so free. Directly after that, there will be a grab and go refreshment segment to it. But just before, we have something very special taking place within that service. We are going to be honoring some of our retirees in St. Lucia, or I
Okay.
should say, Soufriere, St.
Yes.
Lucia.
For retirees.
Yes, specifically Soufriere, some members of Soufriere. We are hoping that this activity continues each year. So, because we have a number of retirees here in Soufriere, and many of them have contributed so much, as we started as we mentioned at the beginning of the show. So many persons have dedicated their lives to Soufriere. So many persons have dedicated their services to Soufriere, and so we want to acknowledge them, not only when they're gone, but whilst they're still here with us. Okay, and so we have this special honoring service for them afterwards.
Okay.
Okay.
That's wonderful.
Mhm.
Is that the last of the activities for the 21st? Is there anything else?
No, it is not at all. The last of the 21st is what we call Son Soufriere, the sounds of suffering. This is where, again, in light of COVID and the measures that we have to actually exercise, we have decided that sans souffriere, it would be awesome if we allow the various areas within Soufriere to remain in those within their respective areas and make use of our cultural musical instruments. So we know that Fosse Jacques is known for either drums, drum beating, bamboo bursting. So we ask everyone in Fosse Jacques to make use of those instruments. But there's a special time it has to be made, which will be mentioned in the few. So from Fonjalib, go ahead with bamboo bursting, conch shell blowing. In Barons Drive, conch shell blowing, bamboo bursting. In Forbenier, new development. We encourage you to make use of those cultural instruments. But here's the time. The time is at 11:45 p.m. to 12:15. From 11:45 p.m., we're hoping that the clashing of those sounds, including our church bell, that we will usher in our 43 years of independence.
Wow, that sounds amazing. It's going to be a whole cacophony of sounds happening
Yes,
midnight
yes,
on the 21st and leading into the 22nd or for the grand beginning of our independence anniversary. That sounds amazing. I
yes,
already have to be up so early on Independence Day for the to set off the Independence Mount Jimmy climb at Fort Jacques. I have to
yes.
so y'all are waking me up from midnight.
Oh, yes, you need to be up at that time. And following that hike, even once you're on that hike, you will actually be able to join in on for the last activity that we've got scheduled, which is
Oh,
a
what's that?
canoe racing.
Oh,
Canoe racing right here on our Soufriere waters. Now, this one here, there are some elements of surprise to it, so I'm not going to say anything much on it. This is why we're hoping, or we're asking everyone to tune in on those days. So on the 22nd, which is the grand finale, the 22nd of February. We've got the grand finale, and that is canoe racing at the Soufriere waterfront. Okay, so be sure to be there or to log on our live pages.
Is registration still open for the canoe race?
Registration is still open, but it will be a minimum of 5 persons. You know, I must say, don't have to say, well, it was challenging to actually get the canoes, but it's just that remember, the canoe racing requires you to use your physical, and there will be no engines involved. And so you would need to
in your arms.
exactly.
You're rowing to and fro.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So we're excited. We're really excited for this. This is our finale, and we're excited.
If you miss one, you should not miss the other, because
There you go.
it's really worth it to participate. We're doing a great thing this year. 43 years is nothing to sneeze at. It's amazing that we've made it so far, and we really need to celebrate it. We really need to go all out. Please, persons, do what you can. Wear your color, show your support, attend the activities, support in any way you can. It's going to be wonderful next few days. I am really looking forward to tomorrow, especially for the battle relay. I can't wait. It's going to be amazing, honestly. 70 plus persons on the road, along the battle in all sorts of ways. It's going to be really exciting. I can't wait. I can't wait.
I can't wait myself. I'm excited. I am.
We have a question in the chat. I want to say good evening to Mr. Michael Gasper. The question is the Independence 1979 baby being featured?
This is a good question. We actually attempted to reach Indy, I must say, and we have not been able to make contact with her. And this is something that we definitely did not ever want to miss out on. And we're not even sure of her location this year around, sadly. But believe it or not, if Indy shows up here tonight, you best believe it that Soufrierians she will be featured. She will be featured.
Most definitely, yes.
Yes.
We're very proud of all our aspects of independence, for sure. That's for sure.
Yes.
I always love the fact that we call her Indy.
Yes, exactly. And she was also my classmate. And so, Indy, if you're out there, if you're hearing St. Lucia, please make contact with me or make contact with the radio station. We would love for you to actually take part in this wonderful and memorable occasion.
Right. Okay, so let me just see if you have any more questions coming in from the chat. Those of you who are logged into 88.5 Sulphur FM's Facebook live chat, if you have any questions, while we have one of our members of the Independence Committee, the steering committee here with us, sending your questions about the events. We have the battle relay tomorrow. We have over 70 participants. We have lots of twists and surprises for you tomorrow starting at 9 a.m. We have on the 16th, we have the battle relay at 9 a.m. up to 1 p.m. Then we have the hairstyle competition at 3 p.m. at the market. On the 17th, we have the domino finals taking place at 5 p.m. at Whispers. And then following that, on Friday, the 18th of February, we have the cooking competition taking place at 2 p.m. at the market, green figs being the main ingredient. Followed by Saturday the 19th, we have the farmers market where they have to put on a creative display. Judging is at 6 a.m. So if you show up after 6 a.m., most likely the displays will have been sold. Those of you interested in fish, there's also going to be a fish fiesta.
Oh, yes.
At the market. So come and enjoy your blackfish, your lobby, your balawu, your sardines, your bakes and fish cakes. Everything is going to be available. If you're a pescatarian, come on down to the supermarket on Saturday, 19th of February. On Sunday, the 20th, we have the cycling competition taking place from the bus terminal, making a loop, a very easy loop. 10 a.m., we're going to have the women also trying to outdo the men. It's going to be great.
Yes.
Monday, the 21st of February, we have our ecumenical service at 9 a.m. and we're going to be honoring the Soufriere retirees at a ceremony. Okay, and then later on that evening, we're going to be ushering Independence Anniversary 43 with the sounds of Soufriere from 11:30 p.m. Various communities involved: Fort Jalib, Fort Saint-Jacques, Barons Drive, Fort Beignet, blowing your conch shells, bursting your bamboo. The church bells will be ringing. It's going to be a grand affair leading up to midnight. And then on the 22nd of February, Independence Day, we have our Independence Mont Jimmy climb taking place from 6 a.m. at the Fort Saint-Jacques Catholic Church. And then we have the canoe race happening on the same day, which is going to be culminating our grand set of activities for Independence 45th anniversary. Under the theme, Devant un Somme, celebrating our people. So, and also like we said a while ago, if anybody has any contact for Indy, if it's possible to get in touch with our Independence baby, please let us know. Reach out to the radio station, or you can reach out to SRDF, or you can reach out to the Soufriere Council or the Soufriere Constituency Office. Please, either one of us, whoever gets the message, we'll be able to contact her, give us her number, or tell us how we can reach her. We'll try and make it happen. We'll try and get her involved. We want everyone participating, so long as you're a St. Lucian, so long as you carry your flag in your heart, so long as you are patriotic, we are going to find some way to help you participate in our independence activities. All right. So thank you so much for joining me, Ms. Glindy. I know you're very busy getting ready, getting everything done. Thanks for taking out some time to join us.
You're welcome. It's a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Is there anyone you want to shout out? We give you a moment. Shout out your family, shout out your son, shout out whoever you want to shout out. Give a shout out to somebody right now.
Oh, well, I must say I have supportive persons around me, including my family. I will start from afar, coming in schools. From England, all of my families from England, from Canada, from the US. I want to say thank you for always for always keeping in contact, for always caring, for always being there and being so supportive. Thank you so much. My family here as well. Thank you so much. I must give a special shout out to my sister, Bonita, my other family members. Thank you guys always for being here for me. My two sons, Shavin and Noah, and my beautiful grandson, Christian. Thank you for just allowing me to, just blessing me as your mother. So thank you again, Reniata, for having me on the show. Happy Independence, everyone. God's blessings. Please remain safe throughout this season. Let us not forget the season that we're still in. Please do it safely and have fun. God bless.
Right. Thank you so very much, Glindia, for joining us on our Let's Connect program as we get ready for some of the biggest independence activities ever. I want to give a shout out to Andrea Donai on our chat, as well as Medrica coming all the way from Guadeloupe. Thank you so very much for joining us in Medrica. I want to shout out Leah Joseph, Julian Prentice, Alex Didier Daniels, Anthony Lafay. Everybody, thank you so very much for joining us. Mr. Michael Gaspar, thank you so very much for joining us on Let's Connect. Zilka Joseph, thank you so very much. And also Agafa Nicholas, thanks for joining us on Let's Connect this evening. Today is Tuesday, the 15th of February. I hope everybody enjoyed their Valentine's Day yesterday. Now is the time to wear your flag colors. Red is gone. We're wearing our flag colors as of today. Okay, so get ready for the battle relay tomorrow. It's going to be exciting. Tune into 88.5 Soufriere FM, our Facebook Live and YouTube Live from 9 a.m. till 1 p.m. as we show you live coverage of the passing of the battle around Soufriere, and be sure to tune in for all the other activities as we come up on them. So it's going to be a great couple of days leading up to February 22nd. Until next week, next week Tuesday, I'm going to be celebrating independence. But until next time, let's remember together we can transform Soufriere for Saint-Jacques.